Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name's Caitlin Small, join the club. And today I'm going to be filming a video that was requested in one of my comments. I'm going to be filming a full face of Revolution makeup. I could do this as a series with a lot of brands. So this is going to be really strange to do actually, because I use Revolution products but especially not on my eyes and stuff. So this will be a challenge for me. I don't know whether I'm going bronzy or full glam at the minute or colourful. God knows what I'm doing. I just wanted to point out, if you can see on the video, this bodysuit is from Primark. Primark have really stepped the game up, and I love all the lipsticks and all the makeup and the brushes and that from there. So just if you're wondering, and that's why I started filming this intro with no makeup on, just so you can see me do each product, each step throughout it all. And if you want to see how my makeup is going to look with a full face of Revolution, then just keep on watching. So first, as always, I'm going to start priming my eyes, and for this I'm going to take the Revolution Complexion and Foundation. So if you used to watch a lot of my videos or even just followed me the past few years, you'll know I used to prime my eyes with this as a base all the time, and then I got my Be Perfect Cosmetics primer and I love that. So I'm going back to the old me, and I'm going to prime my eyes with this. So just a quick reminder, this is in the shade F3. So I'm just going to place that all over my eyelid. Then I'm going to take a flat brush, and it looks like this. This is just to obviously, so it's easier to carve on my brows and stuff like that. I wish I had a lot of Revolution brushes and I'd used them. That'd been quite cool. So this foundation is actually, I think, £9 or £10. I got mine from Superdrug. So you can get yours from the website. I think my voice is gone. So I'm just going to pat over that. As you can tell, this step is pretty straightforward anyway, so I'll probably just speed it up on the other eye. So now my base is down for my eyes, it's time to move on to eyeshadow, and obviously we're using Revolution. I decided to pick up all my palettes, and I didn't realise how many I had until this moment. I actually have all of these. I have 10 in total. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, what colours to go for. I should have asked everyone. Might go colourful, we'll see. I'll just have a look through the palettes. I have all of these. I'll have a look through and then decide what ones I'm going to do. So I'm not happy. As I was opening up the palettes, I've just popped another nail off, and I only have these 3 now on this hand. So basically, yeah, I lost a nail in the process of that. So me and Amy had a look through my page and realised I do a lot of colour, so we thought we'd do the opposite of that. So I'm going to do a dark smoky eye, use blacks, greys, stuff like that. So for my first shade, I'm going to be taking the Revolution and Soft Extra Spice palette, and it looks like this. And I'm going to be taking the shade Reputation, and I just thought I'd say, I know I get this a lot, apparently I look like Soph does nails. I don't see it, but yeah. So I'm just using a packer brush and just packing that on. And I'm going to create a smoky eye, so I'm just going to pack this all over my lid. I feel like these have got very good pigmentation for literally I think maybe the palettes are £5 and above. Obviously other palettes are £20 to £40, so this is on the cheaper side. I'm so worried about this falling on my white bodysuit. I think I should have picked something different to wear. So I'm just going to repeat this process on this side too. So there's both eyes done. So obviously the same as every eyeshadow palette, I've got a bit of fallout underneath my eyes, especially from black you will. Also, just to mention, it's not hard finding a black shade in a Revolution palette. As I said, I had 10 palettes there, and I think 7 of them had a black shade in. So for my second shade, I'm going to take a grey and blend this out so it's very smoky. And I finally found a Revolution eyeshadow brush that I can use for this, and it looks like this. So I'm going to take the Matte Neutrals eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this shade here. As you can tell, this palette has never been touched. It looks brand new except from this bit here. So I'm going to try this out for the first time. Hopefully this blends well. So I'm just going to do little circular motions as always. Just going 50-50. I feel like this is not blending at all. It's just not working. So I'm going to do the other eye and then decide if I need like an extra shade in there to make it blend more, or see how it goes. So this is the best that I can blend these shadows. I'm not sure how it's looking on camera, but it kind of looks okay in my mirror. So as I said, I never use these palettes on like a lot of my creative looks or my glam looks. So I'm really scared of you recording me. I don't use these often, but I've just used these shades and I think it's turned out okay. Obviously, this is very out of my comfort zone. As I said, I'm used to colour, so no hate. So the next step will be lashes, and I don't think Revolution have any lashes. If they do, I don't have them at home. So I'm just gonna put some lashes on and then come back and the eye look will be complete. So I've just added my lashes. These are BL3 from BB Lashes, and I'll link their Instagram, and they look like this. And obviously on my eyes right now. So now it's time to start with a base, and I've actually got like 3 primers from Revolution. I've got the Prime and Hydrate, the Illuminating Primer and the Mattifying Primer. I'm not sure what one to use. I'm going to use the Prime and Hydrate Revolution Pro Primer. This is just because it hydrates my skin, and obviously, as you know, I have dry skin. So this really helps. Also, I love the smell of it because it smells like coconut. So this is like my favourite one. So I've just put that all over my skin, and I'm just going to start massaging that into my skin. Just using my hands because, yeah, you don't really need a brush. By the way, this primer is £7 and I love it for the price. Also, be sure to, oh my god, my voice. Also, be sure to get your neck. I'm literally doing this without a mirror and I don't know why. So what primer should do is make your skin tacky. So obviously this is just drying right now, it's not fully dried, and it's also like my skin feels very tacky. This is great because it'll make sure that your foundation will last all day and the rest of your base, and make sure it'll stick to it. So now I'm going to do a trick which is after my prime but before my foundation. You'll have probably seen it on my channel before. So I'm going to take some loose setting powder. This is the Revolution loose powder and it looks like this. I've got 2 setting powders to use. So I'm going to use this for my trick and another one to set my face and see how that one works. So I'm just going to take a small amount on a fluffy brush. This brush is from Primark, and I'm just going to dab that all over my face. You want to take like a generous amount, but not too much. So just make sure that it properly sets your face, makes your foundation last all day. And then it's meant to minimise your pores. Obviously, you'll have seen me use this on my channel before, and I think it really does. I think this is a great tip for everyone. But if you do too much, your skin will look cakey. So just be careful with the amount you apply. So now foundation. At the minute, I do have 2 foundations, but this one's ran out. So I'm going to be using the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Foundation in the shade F7. And this is £10. Obviously, as I said earlier on, I get these from Superdrug, as it's like the only thing in my town really. And I'm just going to take this like flat top brush, and it looks like this, just to blend it in with. I'm really hoping this matches my skin because like I did have a tan and then this was perfect, and then yeah, I'm just hoping it does because it's like the only thing I have right now. I'm just going to start buffing that on my skin. I'm just really hoping this blends. Obviously I do use the Revolution foundation in every look I do. It's just this shade I'm really worried about. I feel like this is very like high coverage. I probably should have showed you like a before and after. I don't know what it's looking like on camera, but in real life it's looking fine. I don't know what that is. Strange. So now foundation is done, the next step is concealer. So you'll already know what I'll be using. This is the only concealer I have ever, and I probably won't swap until I try a better one. And this is the Revolution Supersize Conceal and Define. This is in the shade C4, and like I love this. So I think the supersize one is £7 and the regular one is £5. If I'm right, obviously correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm just going to put this under my eyes, on my chin, on my cupid's bow, on my nose. Don't really like to do any on my forehead. Not sure why, I just don't like it. So I'm just going to take this little brush here. It's like fluffy on the top. And I'm just going to start blending that out. I just like to do like little buffing motions for this. Also, I'm very sorry for the faces I pull, like, don't worry about it. I love, like, even though it is 3 shades lighter, I just like to go, like, kind of light but looking kind of natural. I feel like I haven't done glam in so long too. To be fair, like, I haven't been doing a lot of makeup lately, like, I've been kind of losing motivation, but yeah, I'm kind of getting back into it now, and I'm on day 94. Like, right now, as I'm filming this, I'll have been done as soon as this is posted, probably. So now my liquids are down, I'm going to be taking some setting powder. I've never used this before, so it's kind of like a first impressions, like, yeah, just don't use this, it could be good for me. So this is the Revolution Translucent Pressed Powder, and it's in a little, just a usual pan like this. I'm just going to set my face using like this fluffy brush that I used for makeup powder earlier on in the video, and I'm hoping this doesn't like give me flashback and it makes me really white, so we'll see. And I'm just like pushing that into my face. I feel like if you push it into your face, then your skin starts to look really flawless. Like, whereas if you drag it, you'll get brush strokes and stuff like that. I'll do my under eyes with a separate brush, like a smaller one. Use the concealer brush I've just used and just use that to set my under eyes. I feel like you've got to put more powder on your under eyes, obviously, with your little creases here. So first impressions of that, I feel like my skin is looking really flawless right now. I don't know whether that was because of the powder or the fact that I put powder in between my primer and my foundation. Also, if I sneeze, I've got hay fever, don't worry about it. I've never used that before, so I'll probably use it more like in my videos and my everyday looks, in my creative ones. So like my concealer, I'm going to be taking a product that I use all the time, and I've tried so many bronzers and this is the only one that works really well and blends so well for me. And this is the Revolution Mega Bronzer in 02 Warm, and I'm going to be taking this angle brush just because it's so much easier to apply. As I say in like every video, I feel like my brush types haven't changed yet, and I'm just using like the same ones as I used months ago. Oh, that went on really dark, but I feel like you've got to pat then blend just to get your shape. And like this blends out really well. Obviously you've just applied really dark, but then when you blend it, it looks so nice. Also, I just thought I'd mention this bronzer is £5. Like, £5, that's so cheap, especially for a bronzer that looks like this. Like, even though Revolution's classed like as a drugstore makeup, obviously I'm in the UK, so it's not called that. So yeah, like, it works really well. Oh my god, is that a fly? So for blush, I actually have 2 Revolution blush palettes. I have this one. I don't think they have any specific names, they're just called blush and highlight palettes. I've decided I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use this pink shade because I'm daring and I love pink blush. So as always, as you could have guessed, I'm going to be taking this Primark tapered blush brush in the shade 116, and I'm going to pat that on the apples of my cheek. I've actually like used this a lot. This blush palette isn't new to me, so I just like to like pat that in and then drag it back to blend in with my bronzer. I think that's blush pretty much done. That's just a quick step. So my room is getting a little chaotic. I've got Amy, Ava and Matty up here.
With food.
With food. With food. What am I on about? With food. They've got chicken, so they're just all sat round it eating. And now for highlighter, I'm going to be taking the Revolution Strobe Lightning palette. And it looks like this. It's got 3 shades in. I think I might use the gold or mix these two. So I haven't used this before, and this is my first time. I'm really hoping it works. So let's see. By the way, before I forget, this is a Superdrug eye blending brush, and I think this was like £6-7 maybe. I'm going to spray it with setting spray, make it more vibrant, see if it works. So this is the Revolution setting spray. I promised I'd use everything Revolution, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that worked a lot more. Oh well. I think I went overboard, and I'm just going to do the same on this side of my face. So I really wanted to do a gold highlighter for this look. Obviously my Doll Beauty one would have been perfect, but the white shade is all I pretty much have. So this is just going to have to do. If you hear them in the background, just ignore it. Not like any of them will come on camera. I'm just going to take a pencil brush. This is just to finish my eye look off. And I'm just going to dip into the same shade again. Put that on my inner corner. I think you can see that. And my brow bone. And I'm going to do the same on this eye. I feel like this is creasing already under my eye, as you can tell. That might be due to like the setting powder, not using my regular one. So my last step is lipstick, and I have like all these lip glosses from Revolution, but all either like pinks or I've got a shimmer in them, so I'm gonna have to like use this. I think this may be too dark though, so this doesn't have a shade name on it either, so I couldn't tell you what it's called. So my makeup is now all done, and before I finish the video I just wanted to talk about some of the products. So I think every bit of makeup I use is great. The only thing I'm unsure about is the setting powder, obviously like under my eyes here. I've never used it before and it has made my eyes crease a bit, so I probably should stick to my Maybelline one. Also, I feel like I should have used a different colour highlighter for this. I don't know if it's appearing on camera, but I can see like tints of green in it, and I just feel like it's not the same at all. Obviously the formula like was amazing, but I feel like I should have used a different colour, but it's too late for that. And the same with the lips. I feel like if I had a different colour I'd have used it. So this is the end of the video, and this is what my makeup looks like, and everything is Revolution but the lashes, and that's totally fine. And if you have any suggestions of videos that I should do, feel free to drop them in the comments. They can be makeup related, non-makeup related. Just feel free, because I'm running out of ideas. And I'll link my social medias right here, my TikTok and my Instagram. So go follow, go watch, go check it out. So I've checked and 65% of the viewers that are watching are not subscribed to my channel. So please subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. So like this video if you found it interesting. And thank you so much for all watching. There'll be a new video uploaded next week. And bye.